With Royallween nearing its end and Monsterverse right around the corner, I wanted to go ahead and talk about my final thoughts and opinions on the Royallween update this year. Now, this might be the last video you'll see of me doing a Royal High content video for a while Monsterverse will be releasing. I want to get this out before it officially releases for me, which is 6 p.m. on the 31st, and I'm recording this on the 31st. So we'll see how quickly this uploads, but unless there's any major updates like the Glitter Frost or Snow Globe Summit for Royal High, I don't think I'll be posting any real Royal High content on here for a little while. We'll see though, that might change. That's kind of debatable. But I wanted to go ahead and give my overall thoughts and opinions on this Royallween this year. I'm actually super happy with this year's Royallween. I feel like last year was kind of lackluster for me, and that's probably why I wasn't actively playing around that time. But this year was just full of surprises. Like, it really did feel like an early Christmas present from Barbie. I'm so grateful and thankful for Barbie for releasing Wickery Cliffs. Like, I feel like that was the biggest surprise that I could have never expected. I could have never expected Wickery Cliffs ever coming back. I never thought in a million years Wickery Cliffs would be returning. So this honestly gets me hyped and excited for Snow Globe Summit, and potentially giving me hope that maybe Barbie is trying to update and work on Snow Globe Summit as well. But I'm not holding my breath or anything. I'm not making any promises. These are just my hopes for it. Now, as I said, with Wickery Cliffs coming back, obviously we have the apple bobbing, which again, not my personal favorite. We have the trick-or-treating, and then we have Blackwood Manor as well, which is basically hunting for ghosts. And let me just say, the whole vibe of it feels a lot different this year. And maybe it's because we haven't had Wickery Cliffs in a hot minute. That's why it feels so new and fresh to me. Like, this is the first time in a while that I've played Wickery Cliffs. I can't remember the last time I was actively playing Wickery Cliffs before it left. So it does feel like a brand new, refreshed version of Wickery Cliffs, even though most of everything is similar. We also got the Whimsy Witch sleeves, which are absolutely gorgeous. I love the toggles, and I'm so glad that it's free. Now, if you look at the price on Tradery, the price is pretty for some sleeves that you could get for free. It is up there, okay? Like, it's getting up there towards the cost of Snow Frost bodice, skirt, one of those two. So like, it's up there. But by completing the maze, you are able to get the Whimsy Witch sleeves, which honestly, I'm glad that they're free. I'm glad that you don't have to pay for them. And then we also got some new candy sets that were introduced as well with Wickery Cliffs. We got like a new candy bag, and we also got a new 2025 Wickery Cliffs badge, or Royallween badge, along with some other items as well that are priced astronomically high on Tradery. I'm sorry if I keep bringing in Tradery. I've just been obsessed with trading recently, so I keep referencing it because it's just like, who is actually buying these items? Like, you're better off buying the items from the actual shop instead of going through trade for it, but I digress. I don't know if Barbie has decided to extend Royallween any longer than it actually is. I have no clue what the whole situation is with that there. I know she stated somewhere on her Twitter or something basically saying that she wanted to ask the community if they should extend Royallween, because if you guys don't know, tomorrow we're starting Glitter Frost season. All the stuff and items from Glitter Frost will be releasing tomorrow. So I don't know. I think like the shop, it says we have 2 more days. I thought we would at least have a week or so of Royallween before it disappears. Like, again, I'm already kind of bummed that we don't have as much time with Wickery Cliffs or all the candy items. And I do feel like it is kind of unfair because a lot of the candy items were released like towards the end of October. And so a lot of people probably spent their candies on previous candy sets and stuff like that, or the steampunk items. So a lot of us didn't have candy to spend on the new items. So it does kind of feel unfair. But I think it got extended to 2 days because last time I checked, it was 2 days a couple of days ago. So I think she extended it a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure. It does kind of suck that Royallween is almost over and we're heading into the Glitter Frost season, which is kind of crazy. I'm excited. With this update, we also got new shoes, which, if you already know, are very beautiful. I love the different toggles, and I love what you can do with those shoes. Like, I've seen a lot of people making outfits and stuff with it, which I'm about to go make outfits with it as we speak. I just suck at making outfits for this game. I'm mostly into like cozy outfits and stuff like that. So we'll see if I can make an actual outfit with that. But the shoes are really pretty. I think I saw somewhere on somebody's Twitter account or something like that, basically posting that Barbie was about to release a new set with this as well. I don't know if it's for this year or next year's Royallween, or it's for Glitter Frost season. I'm not exactly sure. Like, I don't know if this is the final stretch of Royallween. I'm not exactly sure what Barbie has planned anymore, because honestly, Wickery Cliffs and the new candy items were a whole surprise to a lot of us. I didn't even expect it, so kind of leaves me hoping for more. And then also with Wickery Cliffs, we also got a new role-playing school, which is basically a classroom, a haunted classroom that you basically do role-play and stuff in. It's a very small classroom. You get to decorate your desk, and we got some new emotes for your desk as well. It kind of reminds me of decorating your dorms, which I think was the idea there. There is no limit. I don't think there's a limit to how many stuff you can put at your desk and how big of the items can be. I was once in a server where people were basically just making like tents and huts with random items, decorating their desk. Like, it really did feel homey in there, but to a certain extent. Like, I was playing on my phone, so the lag was real, but the point was you get to draw on the board. There's also a candy bowl in there as well. So far, there is no way to actually travel there. Like, if you are in a different campus or in a different realm, there's no way to actually travel there unless you're at the basic home screen where you click on it. I digress. This classroom is very, very detailed, very simple. We also got Evening Fall this year, which again, it's the same every year. We get a new badge and we do the leaf collecting, the baking, collecting candies, the rides, all that fun jazz from last year. So there's nothing really new there. And overall, I have to give this year's Royallween like a 9.5. Like, it could be better, but I really do love this Royallween. I don't think it's a 10 because I do feel like it did come late, so it does lose a couple of points for me on that part. I do feel like if it came a little bit earlier, players would need an extension of Royallween because we would have been able to farm for everything. But so far, I was able to farm candies for a good chunk of items. I was able to get the candy bag and some of the new items as well. Personally, I'm still trying to get the pumpkin and the caddy glasses, which don't cost a lot, but they do take a while to farm up. So we'll see how much I farm by the end of this whole thing. But I really did love this year's Royallween. It kind of sucks that it's leaving. I keep saying that, but like, it feels like just yesterday it came and now it's going and it's just crazy. And then with Monsterverse right around the corner, I feel like it's going to take a little bit of attention from a lot of us Royal High players. A lot of us are going to tune into that game as well, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions of this year's Royallween and what you expect for next year's Royallween. I'm excited for next year's. Like, this is actually making me excited for next year. I don't know how early Barbie is going to release Royallween next year. I'll try to do these kinds of videos with all seasonal Royal High holiday updates like Snow Globe Summit and Glitter Frost and whatever else Royal High decides to release, but we will see. But that's going to be it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.